Democratic Senate candidates trounce Republicans in fundraising.
The headline rings true. In the first half of this year, Democrats have pulled in more money than their Republican rivals in every primary Senate race except Iowa, and that cash advantage could help the party in its bid to regain control of the chamber. Recent campaign finance filings from the Federal Election Commission reveal a clear disparity in fundraising that favors the incumbent party.
Those numbers are more than a headline, they show a momentum shift.
In Texas, Democratic nominee James Tallarico has raised a staggering $54.5 million through his main campaign committee, while his Republican opponent Ken Paxton has managed only $3.9 million.
That gulf is the largest in the field and sets an early tone for the race. The state of Georgia is no different.
Senator Jon Ossoff, a longtime Democrat, and former United States Senator Sherrod Brown from Ohio both lead their respective contests by wide margins in cash collection. In each of those battles, the Democrats are outpacing the Republicans in contributions received by the main campaign committees, the part of a campaign that directly funds day-to-day operations. The only outlier in the data set is Iowa, where the Republican candidate has managed to outraise the Democrat, according to the filings. Maine presents another wrinkle. After the unexpected withdrawal of Graham Plattner in July, the Democratic field is searching for a new nominee, and the party's financial rhythm has been rattled as they rebuild. It's worth noting that while Democrats dominate the mortgage of funds poured into the main campaign committees, Republicans still lead the race when it comes to money raised through the party's main committees and super PACs.
That nuance reminds us that fundraising is multi-layered and that each side has different avenues to collect cash. Why does this matter? In every close Senate race, the swath of resources translates to advertising, ground game, and the ability to mobilize voters.
The narrative emerging is that the Democratic Party has the cash edge at the top and could execute a more aggressive campaign strategy across these pivotal states.
Republicans will need to close that gap or focus on grassroots energy that isn't captured in these totals.
The data speaks to a broader trend this election cycle. Democrats have been pulling in a larger share of dollars early, particularly in the first quarter and now in the second, while Republicans remain competitive in the indirect financial streams.
The next steps for both parties will involve translating the dollar advantage into votes.
To wrap up, as the day of the election draws near, the money trail tells a story of intent. Democrats have showcased a fundraising advantage that could help them swing control back into their chamber, but the ultimate outcome will still depend on voters in the trenches, the outreach, and the political climate.
That's all we'll cover for now. Thanks for listening, and we'll keep you updated.